Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Friends, I've just had the chicken delivery. I've ordered 10 from Greg's farm, from Wales, from Powys. I just didn't get to it this year. I thought I'm gonna give it a try this year. You know, don't put any more pressure on me more than I have. And we've been so far buying from local farmers our meat produced. So I've got another box in here I need to deal with. So I just grab the scissors, quickly open this. So make sure we don't leave the freezer open for too long. And now we've got plenty chicken, friends. We're going to butcher our turkey when the time comes to butcher them. Still got so much in here we need to go through in a pantry challenge. But I'm so glad now that this is done. So we've got the chicken delivery now done. Got some venison there from last year. So that needs, actually, I really want to leave. We're gonna organize this. The top I wanted this year's, but when we get through it in a pantry challenge, slowly, then we will organize it better. But I did label this as mince from this year, this month and this year. So this is from our local farmer, that's beef. A quarter of a cow, in fact, what we've ordered. So we've got all sorts in here, look. And all the steaks and stuff and diced beef. So we are definitely got plenty, and we still got some from last year, but we need to go through. We need to find the time. I've got some for turkey stock, to make stock. We've also have got a goat bone for broth, so we can make goat broth. And we've also have, friends, pork. So we've got the pork. I've bought half a pork from a local farmer. So these are all the sausages. We've got plenty, and we've got all sorts of cuts down there. So, but today we're gonna go to the garden next, and we're gonna do the first big harvest. Carrot need harvesting. I've seen 3 courgette, was a larger side, need harvesting. I would have done the chicken now for dinner, but I just took out some diced beef from last year's delivery, needs using up. So we're just gonna make up something: potato, meat, beef, diced beef, courgette, carrot, spices. We got some leek in the fridge, needs using up. Bit of garlic. So yeah, let's go to the garden, friends. Okay, so it looks like another heat wave on its way. Actually feels quite warm now, but it's not too warm, but I need my hat. So what I'm gonna do today, the reason I'm harvesting all the carrots from this bed, because to be honest, loads of them already gone to seed, bolted. Not sure why. I've sown these carrots from late last year, and it turned out really well over winter and started perking up early spring. Everything looked well till about late spring. Then I've noticed that they are bulking up, you know, when the stem gets really tough and woody. Basically want to go to seed, and then the carrot just doesn't taste right. The pigs thoroughly enjoyed it, so it's no waste there whatsoever. But because we're going on holiday as well soon, and it's a heat wave coming, I'm not sure how long it's gonna stay. I've decided to pull this carrot up and leave it in a fridge. It stores really well for weeks and weeks in a fridge, and when we come back from holiday, then we're probably gonna do lots of cooking, freezer meal and preserving. So if you're interested, you are welcome. I have already started harvesting the carrots, so I'm just hoping the rest of them are still gonna be good. I've got the wheelbarrow in here, So what I'm doing, actually, I would like to wash them first, and then so we can take them kind of clean to the house. And because it's nice and warm day, I like when it's water involved in my job. So these carrots are actually looking very, very nice. I can't remember the variety now. Probably we've done it together, friends, at some point last year. So that can now go to the wheelbarrow. So what I'm doing, I've already pulled these ones up, and we're just gonna go through the whole bed, or most of them, friends, and that can free a bed for us so we can plant out some more brassica. Because in my waiting station there is actually quite a bit of brassica. I give this a thorough wash, leave it in a wheelbarrow, and we deal with it, friends. So when we go to the house, I'm just going to literally put it in a zippy bag. Kind of, you know, don't need to be crystal clear, but just take most of the dirt off here. And it's nice to be out in the sun. It's not too hot, it's just right. Soaking in that lovely vitamin D, friends. You know how important that is. I've also harvested 3 courgette, so we're gonna go and collect it in a minute. And I've also harvested some sprouting broccoli, because I didn't want those to go to seed now while we're away. And that we're gonna have tonight's dinner, along with some of these carrot and courgette, and we'll see what else we can harvest, friends. Very nice, I would nearly say perfect size carrots. So actually, they are really, really lovely. I can't believe we're already in harvest season, friends. We haven't even had time to finish the pantry challenge, but you know, we need to eat every day. So soon be back from holiday, because now I'm in a holiday mode. Soon be back. It's nothing planned till August, until we go to the health retreat with Barbara O'Neill. So we're gonna have plenty time, friends, to do all the lovely, you know, pantry challenge and preserving the harvest and the lovely cooking videos. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe so you're not gonna miss out on these kind of videos. Right, let me go and get those courgette. This definitely needed harvesting, friends. That's for sure. And also we have in my garlic bed, I've just harvested that about an hour ago. So I've just put them now in the water to perk up because they were a bit wilty. But I'm just gonna leave that here for now. We're gonna have the tonight's dinner. So we just, oh, there is a potato in here. I'm just harvesting all the carrot, friends. The twisty one or the one what goes to seed or small one, I'm just gonna make a pile and it's gonna go for the piggies. If it's a little wonky one like that, you know, because the pig, there's nothing wrong with these, but because the piggies love it, so they can have it. And as you can see, we've got some coriander in here as well. Put it just there. And then we can harvest. So I already know what we're gonna put in here because in my waiting station we actually have quite a bit of brassica, cabbages and stuff waiting to go in. So I think that's what we're gonna put in here. But oh my God, it's lovely carrots, friends. I'm well chuffed. There is a room for this lovely coriander. The carrots being shady now, but this is beautiful at this stage before it goes to seed. So I'm just taking these now. And go on the other side and I'm just gonna harvest. I did have a row of radish in here, but it's been shaded by the carrot. So that didn't work out this time. But we did have lots of lovely carrots. And lots of lovely radishes as well earlier. Oh, in a tunnel, remember? Okay, so this is actually a coriander. It's gone to seed. Pigs will love this, the piggies. Some of them split, so that can go to the piggies. Oh, I think I'm gonna harvest everything. I was thinking to leave the small ones behind so we can harvest it later, but if I would like to put the brassica in soon, obviously I'll need this bed pretty much empty so we can fill it up with some extra compost and put the new crops in. And those crops will be late summer, autumn crops. Oh, this one is really split. I am so chuffed with those the meat delivery. So we've got a meat, pork, beef and chicken for a whole year now. And then we raised our turkey, so that's gonna be part of the freezer as well. And I think we've got plenty because we still got some venison and lamb from last year. I honestly love growing in raised beds now. Everything just comes out with no problem. Don't need to dig, to be honest. It's just perfect. I think we're gonna harvest that potato. Let's see if it's any there, because as I said, we do need this bed for something else now. I had this in mind, so we might put some of these peppermint, chard and celery as well here. Just put this over there for now. Okay, friends. I'll move this side to the next carrot bed. I've just put it there. So we've sown these carrots this year and they are looking beautiful. But what I have noticed, some of them is already going to seed again. And we've sown them this year. I don't know. If you know, let me know, friends. Is it a weather thing or variety, or I bought these seeds freshly from She Grows Veg this year, so I'm not sure what the problem is. Okay, I think just like that, we've harvested all the carrot. All done. Let's see if we've got any potato here. Yeah, we've got some new potatoes. Oh, and oh, they are so pretty. We've got a handful of new potatoes. It's my favorite job. I cannot wait when we come back from holiday, friends, to harvest the first early potatoes together. Okay, what I have done, I've put some carminate French beans here as well. Hopefully that can go up the trellis. So I've just sown a row in here. I just thought it coming up. I can see it a little bit. So hopefully that's gonna work for us. I've only done that like a week ago, so it's like in beginning of June. Let's deal with this carrot. Harvest, friends. I don't mind to wash it in the bed now because we've harvested. Give it a good soak because I would like to plant this anyway. Oh, it's nice and it's cloudy now. It's so nice to be out now. It's warm, but it's cloudy. Perfect. Such a perfect little carrots, honestly. I need to look back. What variety was it? This one probably going to seed. So as soon as we come back from holiday, I think we're going to harvest the garlic. And literally first time I've just noticed now we've got the rust on them. Before it was just like a natural dying back process, but now we've got the rust on them. So if you look, this is a rust. It's a disease what can actually wipe out your garlic. But because we've got it now in a late stage, when it's nearly ready, our garlic, we're gonna be fine. Luckily, friends, but yeah, we have got the rust on it, so we're definitely gonna harvest this. And that's where I've harvested all the sprouting broccoli from. So I've got from here the top that and the shoots, from here where I've harvested the middle and all the side shoots. This one is just coming now, so I'm gonna wait with that till next week or week after. We've harvested the middle, it's just sending side shoots from there as well. Can you see? And I've harvested this as well. And that will give us side shoots. But when we're gonna harvest, this is actually now the onion, and that is not far off now neither. Now we need lots of water to bulb up lovely. They're already lovely bulbs on them. So that's really good news, friends. And just here next to us, it's our absolutely wonderful looking wheelbarrow in middle of June with all the courgette, sprouting broccoli, early potatoes and a lovely carrot harvest. I am now gonna go to the tunnel and let's see what we can harvest from there. I've got my eye on maybe a cabbage, what's in a way in a bed with all the peppers and chilies. Really needs to come out, and it's very close to be ready. And I might just harvest it now before the holiday, and that will be absolutely fine again in a fridge. Look how beautiful the potatoes are looking, the blue Danube. They're just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous flowers on them. This deep, like a purple color. It smells wonderful as well. Wow, I'm expecting a good harvest in this bed. The kohlrabi, it's now very close to be harvested. They are bulbing up nicely. So that'll be our next big harvest, as well as this broccoli. Cucumbers are growing absolutely lovely. And what I have been very successful with this year, the early beetroot. This is now ready to harvest some of it, friends. Amazing. Right. Oh, wow. And all these peas. Let's try one. I cannot believe it. Everything, it's all happening now. Oh, wow. All this can be harvested now. Can't believe it. My favorite garden snack. Peas. Right. I think we're gonna harvest this in a minute. But what I have got my eye on is this cabbage. This is ready, friends. I am happy with this cabbage. It's been here from last year. That needs to come out. So we'll give a chance for the rest of the peppers and chilies in here, so don't take any more nutrition. And I'm gonna harvest these leaves, and then the goats are gonna love me. Look at the size of these leaves, friends. You're gonna laugh. Look at these size of cabbage. This is one cabbage leaf. I mean, it's massive. Wow. So I'm gonna take these off, take it to the goats. This is like a food for a week for the animals. Wow. Massive. Okay. I think I need a sew. I'm not sure if I've got a sew in here. Probably not. I'm not sure if I can snip it. I doubt it. That looks massive. I'll give it a go. Oh, managed. I'm strong. Right, friends. So our first cabbage of 2026. It's harvested. Absolutely gorgeous. Cone-shaped, beautiful cabbage. I'm just going to put this in a bag and to the fridge until we need it. So now we've got some space in here for the peppers and chilies, friends. And actually I might pull this out as well, this poppy. There you go. Perfect, friends. And this dill. And I don't know what's happened to this cayenne, but it's died, just shriveled up. The rest is good, so I'm happy with the rest. But here you go, friends, give it a good soak, and this is now ready. Right, let's go feed the goats. They're gonna love me. And the chickens. from the pigs and alpacas and everybody. Look how nice all these. So this is the same. I think this is the same variety. So it must be the Cauliflower. But this is a summer cabbage. Look at them. Here they come. Enjoy. I have spotted another exciting things in here, and that now needs harvesting. That is perfect. I might actually pull this out if I can. See how it goes, friends. No, I need a snippy. It's a beautiful Sicilian violet cauliflower, friends. Oh shoot. Perfect. Okay. Look how gorgeous this is as well. And I'm gonna give this to the piggies and the chickens this time. Because now the goats had plenty, and actually this now gives more time for the rest of the brassica in this bed, because I have overcrowded it as always, you know, but this now opened up the space a bit more for the next one. This looks like actually a sprouting broccoli, and I've got some more bits and bobs growing in here, like nettle, but I'm gonna try to just remove. There you go. This will fill up the space. It's already filled up, look. You couldn't even tell that we've harvested this beautiful cauliflower from here. How gorgeous is that? Oh, I love gardening, friends. Look at this. I don't even know how to. Right, let's go, friends. I just came up with this idea to put them, these carrots we've just harvested, in bunches for a meal for me and my small family. So if we need the roast or vegetable soup, we can harvest it. I don't need to, you know, they'll be already ready for me in a bunch like that. Sandika, get off, my love.
Yes, YouTube. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. This morning, did you feed them?
Yeah.
Did you feed them here or at the top of the tree?
Well, both, but the dogs were with me, managed to get in.
Did they?
You know how? I absolutely love this idea I just came up with. They're putting them in like these little bunches. So I can actually tell now how many kind of meal I can use this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meal worth of carrot. Probably more, you know, because probably I would have a leftover next lunch or next dinner. So this is amazing, friends. Absolutely love it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just going to put this in a bag and put it in a fridge until we need it. I have got the list in here with the jobs I need to tick on my list. Still quite a few to do, to be honest. But the carrot's been taken care of. Carrot is in a fridge. The cabbage, it's in a fridge. The sprouting broccoli and the new potatoes are just in the bowl in the sink behind you in cold water. I'll show you in a minute. We've got the 3 courgette, the cauliflower we're gonna use up. I've also put some recipe together making naan bread with a meal, and we are ready to go. But I think the cooking video is gonna be a next vlog, because this is now coming really getting really long again, this vlog. So I'm probably gonna carry on vlogging, but you're gonna see that in the next one. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. What do you think about the garden? Honestly, everybody comes, is just saying like so beautiful, and lately I'm meeting more and more people who's got the garden or preserving, you know. I've just had some more bees delivered yesterday. Oh, it's so exciting. So we need to do, somehow we need to find the time, if you're interested, to go and do, maybe check on them together. But yeah, those lovely people, they're gardeners as well, so I'm showing them around and they really enjoyed it, you know, just to be in the environment, and we had a nice chat together. So yeah, well, I hope you all have a wonderful day and see you very soon. Bye, friends.